Michael Myers arrives in Fortnitemares. Oh my god, cringe!
Fortnite's Halloween update is insane this year. We have new mythic weapons, collabs, and a leak return of the Chapter 1 map. But first, let's talk about Michael Myers. After so long, he has finally arrived in Fortnite with a pumpkin back bling, a kitchen knife pickaxe, and of course, one of the greatest Halloween emotes we have ever seen.
That's cool.
And if you had to
even the music, they got it.
Vault, and you'll find it wide open. No more breaking into it, you can just walk straight through until you face the final boss, Revenant Kato Thorn. He's been pretty easy to defeat all season, but now it is tougher than ever. This guy has thousands of health, flies around, and can drain your life with a beam.
My god.
To stop it, you gotta break the line of sight, and I recommend getting
we
business
play
third or
this?
something because his health is ridiculous. But he's not draining your life force, he pulls out a mythic drum gun, so you're always taking cover. But defeating him is totally worth it.
Yeah, okay, we played this.
Kato Thorn's Vampiric Blade. Finally, the katana is back in Fortnite.
How long is it
just
live?
as powerful as it was in Season 2. In fact, it's even stronger. By using the sword, you'll steal health from enemies you damage.
Oh, I love the
literally
sword.
siphon as a weapon. And it's not the only mythic you'll get
So
after
cool.
defeating Kato. Enjoy your drum gun on the house. There's also a new shotgun in the loot pool because, of course,
Whoa,
there is.
look at the skin.
This time is themed around vampire
It's actually not
hunting.
even a
Say
skin,
hello to the
like,
wood
it is
stake
a skin, but it
shotgun.
has
Doesn't
actual
shoot bullets, you
moving
actually load wooden stakes into this thing, and you can fire
fingers.
them with insane range. The damage from far away is a great.
As if we really needed an overpowered shotgun in Fortnite. The shotgun is my enemy in Fortnite.
But up close, this can shred players, especially in
Oh,
zero
really?
build. For maximum damage, you'll soon be able to find
Zero
the
build
high
is my
stakes
favorite.
shotgun,
I can't
a mythic
build
version, which is
at
gonna be
all.
broken. But a crossover nobody expected has blown our minds. They have added The Night Before Christmas into Fortnite
my
with Jack
God,
Skellington.
Jack!
Yes, this is the first time Epic has
Do you
put
know
a
that I
Disney
have
character
never
in game.
watched
Sure,
this?
Marvel and Star
Jack
Wars are
Skellington?
technically Disney, but this is a direct collab. He doesn't even look like a Fortnite skin. It's that accurate, and his emote is incredible. But heading back to Kato Thorn's vault, he's not the only new addition. The room where you fight him is home to a time machine. They teased this in the season trailer, and it's finally here with a suspicious date locked in, July 12th, 2018. I'll get to that in a second because
why
it's
is this
super
a number?
important. Keep looking around because the display cases are gone. This vault is completely empty, so don't land here looking for mythics, you only find Katos. Instead, go to the other ones around the map because they have the items you'll need instead. As you're exploring, one of the strangest things you'll find are these random pirates around the map. These guys look like phantoms and are just standing
It's
there,
like
pointing
aiming.
at something in the distance.
Yeah, you have to go
you can't
there.
kill them or even talk to them, but if you follow where they're pointing, you find a treasure chest buried in the ground.
Always follow
Once
where
you've
they're
looted it,
pointing.
they vanish. Would it be Fortnite
that's
without the
cool.
return of the classic items, like candy, which Epic is now calling Sanguine Sweets?
Oh my god, these candy are exactly the same design as the one in Party Animal in the candy map.
Like candy, which Epic is now calling
These ones, the red ones. They literally use
Sanguine
the
Sweets.
same.
I gotta say it's genius, but they've also brought back the pumpkin launcher and witch brooms. Except I wouldn't
The
get too
broom.
excited because they made the brooms useless. There's now a delay once you land, so you can't pull out a shotgun and wipe people out anymore. Death from above is gone. The only thing in the sky right now is the battle bus, which has also been updated for Halloween. The new design is super nice. For
Whoa,
once,
I
it is
love
different from
it.
last
It looks like a
year's. And there's a third
pumpkin.
collab on the way, not as iconic as Jack Skellington or Michael Myers, but
Who's
still
this?
pretty cool. Alan Wake is arriving in the item shop later this month, so to celebrate the new game, and considering Epic's publishing this, I'm not surprised we're getting a crossover. I will
True.
say this, it kind of looks like if John Wick had an office job.
True.
So Fortnite
With a tan. John Wick with a tan, definitely.
Of course, giving us free items. By completing challenges, you can earn things like the Battle Royale back bling, the Rise of the Revenant music
Ooh.
pack, and my personal favorite, the Sweet Emote.
Sweet.
Finally, something much bigger than Halloween has arrived in this update. As you might know, this was
She's
the
so
final
cute.
update
She's
of
so
Season 4,
cute.
so they have added a ton of leaks into the files, and one of them gives us the theme of next season. It'll blow your mind. I am not kidding when I tell you that in November, we are returning to the Chapter 1 island. They're already teasing it with the date on the time machine. I mentioned it was July 2018, which is suspiciously the exact same day that Season 5 launched. That's also the number of next season, but in Chapter 1. So don't worry, we're not basing this from a single date. In a couple weeks, you can head to Mega City and look at the screens. They will show a blue sky. Okay, Tommy, what's so special about this? Well, that's the sky from Chapter 1. And if it still sounds like I haven't have a tinfoil hat on, we have the most damning evidence yet. Soon, Frenzy Fields will be updated as the time machine breaks, leaving junk all over the farm. Of course, this junk is actually a ton of items from, you guessed it, Chapter 1, like the Dusty Diner, Tomato Head, and the classic Drifter Burger. Speaking of returns, a fan favorite character is on the island as we speak. His first appearance in Chapter 4, yes, Agent Jones is finally back in Fortnite.
Agent
also
Jones.
with absolutely no explanation of where he went. He acts like nothing happened when you talk to him. He's over at Frenzy Field selling a tactical DMR and suppressed pistol.
Maybe he has
Now, you should
Alzheimer
expect the
or
gameplay to be
dementia.
upgraded in a couple weeks too. Fortnitemares is only just starting, with new Halloween themed perks right around the corner.
Damn.
Revamped will instantly hand you a wood stake shotgun, while Trick or Treat gives you candy every time you get an elimination. Witchy Warrior of course hands you a witch broom and reduces its cooldown, but my favorite is Mythic Grab Bag, which will literally spawn a random mythic item on command. That's gonna be incredible when it drops. But of course you have to load into Fortnite's latest LTM, Horde
This is
Rush.
on the other,
it's not
right?
the same as last year. This has a ton of changes. You can now use augments in the mode, take on cube monsters with Chapter 4
This is
weapons,
not the
and
PvE.
complete quests
This
for
is
free
the-
rewards.
it's not the PvP,
Last
this
year,
is
Horde
the
Rush was zero build, but for
PvE.
some reason now it's build mode. Probably a glitch. Hopefully it sticks around though. The LTM,
Oh.
along with the whole Fortnitemares event, lasts until November 3rd at 2 a.m. Eastern. So throughout the month, we'll
not
get
a
tons
glitch.
of Halloween-themed cosmetics
Such
in
a
the item
company
shop,
doesn't
from
glitch.
Heartbreak Ranger to Seth. I mean, they're cool, but they got nothing else on what Epic are doing. After years of being terrified by his concept art, Swamp Fish Stick is
Whoa.
finally here. He's just as disturbing. I mean, look at those dead eyes. His official name is Bog Stick, and honestly, let's move on before we stare at him too long here. Especially when Phantom Meowsles is here. They finally added a Halloween version of Meowsles, which has been a long time coming. It is very cartoony, a direction I wasn't expecting them to take, but it looks incredible. Not to mention his set is called Meowstrosity, and I just want to know what Earthshadow realm this guy came from. The same one as Midas? Personally, I'm excited for Festival Phaedra. A little more basic, but that's why she's in common rarity, and I gotta say, those pants look crazy.
Oh,
You can
these are
actually
not
find
pants,
some of
they're
these guys around the
boots.
map
They're
as we
so
speak.
cool.
Head to Rumble Ruins to buy a heisted accelerant from Heartbreak Ranger. He also sells a prop disguise and a Crash Pad Junior. Meanwhile, Box Stick is at Sun Swoon Lagoon with a Twin Mag AR and Slap Splashes. But personally, I'd land at Steamy Springs to get a Shadow Tracker from Peely Bone. If you prefer a less friendly experience, taking on Revenant Kato Thorn is probably your best option. If you manage to defeat him, you'll be granted a brand new accolade
wanna try
called
this.
Sucks to Be Him. It's pretty good fun, but you also get a bonus 2,000 XP every single time. And at least you can escape
Nice.
thanks to some returning augments like Icy Slide. This one's great for getting around quickly, especially on hills, and it'll pair perfectly with another unvaulted perk. Now
That's
you'll have the chance to get
cool.
Rushing Reload, which automatically puts ammo back in your shotgun as you run around. But it seems like Epic has accidentally vaulted a new collab item. In the blog
is
post, they
that?
mentioned an additional emote for Jack Skellington's set
What do you mean
called Lock, Shock,
accidentally?
and Barrel's Tub, but it's nowhere to be
Oh,
found.
the
Leakers have
emote.
discovered some textures for it left in the files, so let's hope that Epic didn't scrap it entirely. We've also got our first look in
no.
November's crew pack. This time, it's based on a fully armored version of Hybrid from Chapter 1. Just like this month, you also have a bunch of legacy styles to unlock as you stay.
Honestly, Fortnite does the best skins for any game out there. Like, it's one skin, and look at the amount of varieties they bring in one skin. They really know what they're
Something
doing.
you don't have to wait for is the brand new menu design.
This company
The revamp
lives
has
on
torn the community in
skins.
half, with some saying
So
it looks like a
beautiful.
mobile game now. A lot
Yeah,
of
what
people
is
hate
that?
this, since it's a completely different layout to the past
Ew.
6 years. A pretty weird time to add something like a new UI in the middle of a season. You'd expect that for Chapter 5, but now
Oh,
that it's here, we better get used
please.
to it. Give it a couple weeks and everyone will stop
No, that looks like I'm actually scrolling through streams on Twitch.
hating. But for people on controller, Fortnite is about to be
Ew.
easier than ever. They've secretly added a new option in the settings called Quick Weapon. It basically lets you replace your next weapon button, so you don't have to keep spamming R1 and L1 just to get around. Now you'll jump to any inventory slot you want
As
with
if
the
I would
press
play
of
with
a
the
single
controller.
button. Pretty handy. There's also some brand new loading screens added for Fortnitemares, most of them focusing on the star of the
Oh, I
show,
like
Kato
it.
Thorn.
Oh,
You'll be able
that's
to earn this
such a
screen for
cool
completing your
one.
Fortnitemares quests, and 2 more featuring Kato and Glare, which are on release for now.
Wow.
But for anyone who owns Brainstorm,
see
you
that?
log in
That's my
and immediately be given a
style.
brand new edit style for free. Same goes for Jacko Assassin, which is a Velvet version, and I gotta say, they nailed these. And don't worry, expect
Really
them in
cool.
the item shop in the future if you don't own them yet. But that is everything new in Fortnitemares 2023.
Okay.
Tommy, keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.
All right, that's good. That's a good recap. He did such an amazing job. Half of the thing that he mentioned, I'm not interested in, even more than half. But I want to play the event, and I do want to get me a skin or two. Gosh, they always get me with those skins. All right, let's do this. A Fortnite official Fortnitemares 2023 gameplay reveal trailer. Let's get more hyped.
Yeah, boogeyman, yeah, let me go and introduce me. Try to hide, I will find you. Can't lose me. Try to hide, I will find you.
Oh my god. I want this skin. She's so cool. And we have to get him. Imagine you standing as Michael Myers at the end, like behind a tree or something. Oh, look at that.
Fortnitemares.
Oh no, get out, get out. Run!